Scorpio, hello. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. As I am doing your reading, the moon is getting ready to move into your sign today. So we may have some extra emotions to feel, or it could actually be beneficial for you. Some mysteries possibly solved. We'll see. It's been an interesting mix of energy. Check out the video I did, an energy update yesterday, if you're interested in understanding some of these waves that we are going through right now. It's almost like contractions, where it's like our emotions are at a simmer and then they begin to boil, like boiling water, and they boil to the surface. And it's really important to follow through and feel the feelings and acknowledge what is still, within you that needs to be released. Because if we don't release it, then we have tension and stress and pain in the body. So Scorpio, we're going to get right into your reading. We're going to start off with some oracle cards. We're going to start off with the Native Spirit oracle card. I'd probably follow through with the shamanic healing. So this is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Scorpio. Hope that you are all doing well. Keep in mind, these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it is not resonating with you. Resonance meaning that you feel it in your body, in your cells, like, oh yeah, this message is for me. If it's not resonating, check with your moon sign or your rising sign if you know them, or your Venus, or any of the other zodiacs that may be standing out for you at this time, as we do have all 12 zodiac archetypes within our life experience and flowing through us. All right, let's begin. For Scorpio. I feel that you are making great changes for yourself. Overall well-being. Letting go of, old beliefs, old thoughts that hinder you, keep you stuck and stagnant. But before you let it go, you had to really go into the depths of it and uncover some things for yourself. We have Freedom Horse. Oh, and Circle of Life. Wow, okay. I got the chills already. All right, let's see what this what Freedom Horse has to say. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. I was feeling that. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Another thing that, okay, let's just keep going. The horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Mongolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase "I should" with "I could, but I choose not to at this time." Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. Yeah, These are the changes I'm sensing and feeling for you, Scorpio, and you are finally starting to break free from stagnation, from limitation, even just within your own mind, if you haven't taken the action steps, because they do need to be divinely inspired and not something that you should do. Let's see what the Circle of Life has to say for you. Oh, this is so beautiful. All things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenge, things are about to change. The circle of life, called the medicine wheel in Native American traditions, symbolizes a cosmology that honors all circles of life. Those in Western cultures tend to see life as linear. However, those in indigenous cultures see all life as a circle. When this card chooses you, it's time to honor and cherish all aspects of the great circle. All parts of the journey have been beauty. All parts of the journey have beauty and grace. There's beauty in the rising sun, just as there is in the setting sun. To only revel in the rising sun and demean times of endings depletes your energy. Choose what is, and you become master of the universe, or at least of your own personal universe. Wow. Things are a-changing, Scorpio, and you are in the flow of it. And it looks as though you are finally honoring and really embracing this. No longer just following the conventional rules of life. This is your time to break free. All right, what else do we have for Scorpio? I can relate to this. I have had to face some of my fears recently and understand why I have those fears. Fear of rejection, fear of not accomplishing what it is that I want to accomplish, which is truly just unity and harmony and connection with others on the planet, and with you know, I want to expand my ideas and incorporate them with others so that I'm not just a solo operation. So that is an example of, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone. I've reached out to a few people, still waiting to hear back, but even just that step, that action step of reaching out to others to see if they wanted to talk or collaborate about some of the ideas that are flowing in me is a big step for me. So, you know, maybe you can resonate to something like that. It doesn't have to be a monumental, massive change, but just breaking out of your comfort zone and facing your fears. All right, whatever the outcome is, no expectations, right? Put myself out there and see what comes back. Now, if we have a belief that it's not going to work out, or if you're still holding on to that kind of energy, which I feel like at this point, Scorpio, you know, then you may be recreating the same scenario over and over again. So breaking free from those limitations of the mind and beliefs are important. Play with life, play with the universe in this way. See what comes your way. All right, what else do we have for Scorpio? Imagination, loneliness. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. You may be having a lot of divinely inspired ideas and beautiful. I feel like, Scorpio, at this point, you are embracing whatever's coming up in the imagination as far as what you would like to change, be the change, what you would like to change within you, and nourishing those creative aspects. Creation just meaning, what can I create that is different from what I have been experiencing? Okay. We have loneliness again. I may say again because it's been coming out in almost all the readings. I know that I'm never alone. And I feel like you are starting to really feel that you are connected. You're connected to the earth. You're connected to the cosmos. We are connected to everyone and everything. And the more that we can see ourselves in others, the more we start to understand that I have been the one. My fears, what has been hooked in me, is what has been keeping me from really truly connecting to others. Just like those fears, when we have fears of connecting, or we're shy, or we're, you know, there's certain things that we're just like, I have a fear of being rejected, so I'm going to put on a nice barrier or boundary and maybe play a certain part or a facade just to fit in. Well, you're not going to really actually connect with anybody doing that, right? So these are things that you are learning and growing from, so that you're no longer lonely. Loneliness is telling me that in the past, you've been lonely in your relationships and in your connections to life and to others, because you haven't had that time to really strip away, which now you are stripping away all what is no longer serving you. What beliefs and thoughts about yourself are a hindrance. You're going through quite the growth spurt here. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And I feel like that this idea, this knowing comes and goes in these waves and contractions that we are having, especially with the sun and the planetary bodies right now. It's like I feel connected, and then I feel, you know, it's like expansion, contraction, right? And then which one feels better? Expansion, right? And so this is where you're growing right now, and that is a beautiful thing. Health at the bottom. I honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So you may be actually making conscious choices to take much better care of your body, what you ingest, what you eat, what you drink, maybe eliminating some toxic patterns within you, you know, that have just been kind of robotic possibly, and really honoring the body, all of it, the energy body, the emotional body, the physical body. Beautiful. And that's part of these great changes. Let's make some room here for Scorpio. Circle of life. Yeah. All right. What else do we have for Scorpio? This is quite the breakthrough week for you guys, I feel like. And it is beautiful. It is refreshing. And I don't feel like it is like scary anymore or tense anymore. It all comes down to having faith and trust in yourself and in the universe, in your new found conscious awareness of yourself and of life. It is an energetic game. So what avatar are you playing with? Is it the old one that, you know, always self-sabotages, or are you now playing with the inner knowing of I am a limitless being and I am connected to all things and all people? You know, embody that. Movement, choices, decisions, yes. Triumph, aha. So you may be getting a lot of intuitive hits and just ideas of divinely inspired actions to take, whatever they are. And it's really helping you make the right choices, the right decisions, and when to move, when to stay still, and to always be present, so that you're really embracing whatever is going on in the imagination, in the creative field of your life here. you are also triumphing over this loneliness card. So finding connection in all things, in all people, really is opening you up to a whole new, it also helps with the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, you know, coming out of your comfort zone, and suddenly your comfort zone, it doesn't even, it's changed, right? When your perspective has changed, when your knowing has changed, suddenly you are more comfortable just being yourself and putting yourself out there, and you know, whatever comes of it, so what? Growing through the pain, growing through the suffering in silence though. I feel like you're no longer holding things in. You're no longer keeping things to yourself. This is what you are growing and expanding into when you are confronted with the moment to express your truth. You're going to do it. You're going to express your truth, all of it. Beautiful. And that's going to really help with your overall health and well-being as well. Because when we hold things in, when we kind of get choked up and don't feel comfortable being honest and truthful with others about how we feel, about our vision, that energy gets stuck in the body, and it can cause ailments and pain and diseases. So it is important to honor the truth, your truth. Let's see. Also seeing the truth, you know, truly taking accountability for your perspectives in the past and your actions in the past, and understanding why other people may have acted the way that they acted. They're reading off of your energy. And if you're not exposing or showing all of you, then you know, things get a little wacky when it comes to relating to others. So that is also a big part of it. It takes away all the blame. No one is to blame. We all have our own unique path and challenges here in Earth School. 6 of Cups. Okay, this speaks of love, sharing love and connection with another. And you may have had this experience with others, but then it goes south sometimes, because then it brings up a lot of our insecurities and other quirks that we've worked through the growth spurt, to be able to be true to us and all of ourselves. So maybe reflecting back on certain relationships that were really important to you, and seeing how it takes two for things to kind of come apart, and also seeing how you can make those changes, decide to be the change within yourself, so that you can reconnect with someone, or you can reform new connections that are even deeper, more intimate. Two of Pentacles. So this triumphing over the loneliness, over this is one step at a time. You may not have had the opportunity to actually put this into practice yet. The Spirit is, you know, giving you the awareness first, and then allowing you to release the old. It's almost like a death, an ego death, a part of you that has got to die off to fully have these experiences that you truly desire to have with others. Instead of going full force into something, it is one step at a time. And the next stepping stone, you have to wait until the next stepping stone is placed in front of you by the universe before you take that next step. So it is co-creating. It is working in collaboration with Spirit, and not the ego mind, the way you've done things in the past. And right there, I mean, here's a snake transformation. This is going through slow change, but you're very present as to what the next step is. You're paying attention. You're listening to the emotions. You're connecting with the earth, you're connecting with what has you feeling grounded and rooted and stable within yourself. So a lot of times we get this deep inner knowing, these aha moments, and we think, oh, okay, and it is kind of easy to change the perspective, but then to put that into practice, into play in the physical reality is a whole different ballgame. You may have had a couple tries and you realize like, I fell back into an old pattern. I felt like I suddenly just like disconnected from myself, right? That happens a lot. So we get a little practice run here and there, and Spirit's walking us through those. So don't take anything personally. This is trial and error. Queen of Pentacles, right, okay. And the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is confident and giving. And this is talking about your growth with suffering and silence. So you are feeling a lot more confident in your own skin, and that you are able to give of yourself, of your truth, a lot more, and receive, giving and receiving of your knowledge, of your wisdom, of your love, of your beauty, of what it is that you have to offer. And then the Ten of Pentacles, world below that. Ten of Pentacles is just basically everything that you've desired to manifest in the material world. What is it that you want, Scorpio? What is it that you desire here to have, to experience? This is also what is it that assists you in feeling grounded, rooted, confident? Your truth. The ability to be truthful to you, all of you, your truth. All right, let's get into a message from the Oracle of the Seven Energies for you, Scorpio. I am open for personal readings. So if you're interested in a personal reading, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. The information is in the description box below this video. All right, here, let's see. What do we got for Scorpio? Message for Scorpio. You may have also had some financial issues, which may have like kind of set you back, showing you that, you know, money isn't everything. And yes, it can be a sense of stability and maybe even power, but when that's taken away, what's left is the truth of you. Money and objects and things come and go. Sometimes we have to have those things taken away from us, or just given our basic bare necessities, in order for us to grow and evolve within our consciousness, within ourselves. Looks like it's gonna rain. Okay, Scorpio, thank you. And here we go. Roots of abundance. This is exactly what I was picking up from this Ten of Pentacles. Roots of abundance. I don't know if I've ever seen this card in this deck. I don't think I have. We'll see. This card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you, even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking. If you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. Beautiful. That's a perfect way to wrap this up, and I have the chills all over again. Know that you stabilize yourself, get yourself rooted into the ground, anchor yourself in feeling secure in yourself, in your life, trust and believe in the abundance. You are taken care of. Your needs are always taken care of. And I think that you do know this. So this is the message that I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope that you found this helpful for you. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.